Hello, welcome. 5 seconds this time, not bad. We got 14 votes in the poll. Don't forget to answer that. I'm genuinely curious. But we have a lot to go over today. Not really. We just have a normal amount. But I have a lot to do today, so I'm going to try and make it quick. But we'll see. We do have quite a few. Hold up. I'm going to drop it. We do have quite a few. The wrong button. Game Boys left over from the beginning of the week. There's no new drops today, but we still have these two DMGs that dropped on Monday. We still have these two pockets that have yet to sell for whatever reason, and we still have this SP, which I'm honestly surprised hasn't sold yet either. So if you want any of these Game Boys, then you can head to the link in the description. You might have to backspace and find the correct collection, but that's alright. That is what we have available right now. I'm going to carefully put these back. There we go. And then we've got these two today. We're going with a classic purple and white. I did this before. I really like it. And it's coming back. And then we got, of course, a Zelda GBC for Zelda week, because Friday's Tears of the Kingdom. We actually only get 6 viewers, or is it glitching out on me again? Okay, it's glitching out. Still not that much more, but I know Zelda's not as popular as Pokemon in the thumbnail, and it may be throwing people off that I'm not as late as I normally am, but we kind of just bursted through all of that too. But 36% of you, I'm going to end the poll since we have more votes than viewers. 36% of you, or 64%, sorry. 64% said no, you don't think there's going to be any performance issues. I just don't see why there wouldn't be performance issues. Every Nintendo game, every game just in general that's released recently, unless it's like, unless it's like Advance Wars that was sitting there waiting for how many months, like years at this point. But yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be performance issues with Tears of the Kingdom. But we'll see on Friday, I guess. Or I guess late tomorrow. It probably comes out at 9 p.m., right? At least for me. Anyways, only a few people chatting this morning. That's all right. We got Sakura LOL, Sakura. We got Janik, and we got Alexander and Dylan. Hello, welcome. I'm just gonna get started then. Quiet morning makes it so it'll be easier for me to get through this faster. But put all of this off to the side. Let's tear these down at the same time. Welcome. P Money just subscribed. Don't know if you're actually in here or if you're subscribing for something else. Hello, Angelic. That's the wrong thing. I'll probably say this a couple times throughout the stream, but I am almost done with Friday's video, and I hope to actually be done with next Friday's video either today or tomorrow. So members, you can look out for 2 members videos, or at least 2 early videos this week. Definitely by the end of Friday I'll have next Friday's video done, because it'll be fully shot today. And I've already got the next week's video ready, like half ready, done too. Do you ever do more than just resell an IPS screen? I have not done the Funny Playing motherboard. I haven't heard good things about the new motherboard, so occasionally I'll throw other things in, but it's pretty rare. I didn't get those. I did 6 between the two. That's interesting. I didn't do either of them fully. Not everybody's in the market for all the other pieces, and I don't know, it just seems a lot of stuff is unnecessary. A shell swap in a new screen is like the most important part. Amps I've explained 1,000 times, but I'll do it again. Amps just make things louder. They don't make things sound better. And the Game Boy speakers are fine. Maybe I should do this Game Boy for another time. Is this a clear one or is this a glow-in-the-dark one? If it's just a clear one, I'll do it with something else. Or if it's just clear, I'll do it this way. Yeah, okay. It's just clear. But amps and like power cleaner mods, I think those are not really necessary. There's not much of a need, in my opinion, for like the power board stuff unless you have a bad power board. But I do like to I need to get more of Natalie's boards for the light up buttons. Come on, get out of there. Plus, I think that a lot of people like my pricing because it is by far the lowest, unless there are some people that just will throw it for like, I don't know, like $150 with like a bunch of stuff. I don't know how they make any money off it, which I don't think they do. So, and that's very rare to see that though. But like your main sellers on Etsy and stuff, like they're all very high prices, but then they also will offer add-ons and stuff. But most of their stuff, the base price is really high, and it's still just shell swap, new IPS screen. That's it. I've thought about like buying like easy flashes, a bunch of flash cards to have as like an add-on on the store, but then people would be like, why are there no games on this? Because that's illegal. And it's like, why would I sell it when you could just buy it for probably cheaper than you would from me, other than you could buy it from me to get it all in one stop. I don't know. I'm trying to find other things that are more useful that I could add on to sales instead of having a power cleaner mod or a amp or whatever. Just picked up a GBA yesterday, waiting for the version 2 of the IPS screen and shell to come in, feeling confident after watching your videos. Nice. I'm glad I could help. Yeah, parts quickly add up. I think I might add some solder to that speaker when we do the soldering, because that's not my best work. What am I looking for? Flush cutters. Flush cutters. I'm gonna take a drink. Actually, instead of covering my drink, I'll just cover this again. Everybody's favorite, definitely not boring part. I'll read some chat, see if there's anything I can bounce off of. Yeah, I think a lot of the add-on stuff, I think is just unnecessary or overkill. But like the things that are like aesthetic, it's just up to like people's preference, you know. And to some people, louder is just better with sound. To most people, it's not. But I think that's like the most common misconception with amps. It's just like, why would anyone think that amplifying this speaker would like sound better? The best way to get good sound out of a Game Boy is to hook up new speakers to the headphone jack. But even then, it's just beeps and boops. It's nothing that crazy. I don't know. I'm also the type of person who, growing up, hardly ever had the volume up at all. Like, even a little bit on their handhelds, so. I mean, even now, I'm still like, I'm watching something else if I'm playing a handheld game. I've got a podcast on while I'm playing games, so I don't need to hear it. And then if I'm playing like God of War on my Steam Deck or whatever, not the newer ones, I'll fully immerse myself on those. But on like when I was playing the older ones, the PS2 ones, whenever it's cutscene time, I'd just pause what I was doing and turn up the volume to listen to that. Singing loud for all to hear. You watching Elf at work, Dad? I also finally upgraded to Windows 11. I tried to do that over the weekend, but it told me that I didn't have the prerequisites to run it, because all the new security stuff that they force you to have. Turns out I just didn't have I didn't have those settings turned on in my BIOS. So I turned those on and I was able to get it, no problem. And I did a fresh install of Windows. I didn't just upgrade, which I'm very happy with, because now I have so much less clutter on my computer. And I had a new drive going anyways, so I just transferred what I needed over, like pictures and videos and stuff. But then I just re-downloaded all the apps I use, like Premiere, Steam, which I don't even really game on my computer anymore. So, and I had a lot of Steam games on my other hard drives that I kept the same, anyways. Okay, let's blast all this away. There we go. My PC is still too old for Windows 11. I I thought that mine would be, because I built mine in 2019, maybe 2018. Thanks to a one Austin Evans, ironically. I'm pretty sure I followed. Actually, I followed. I got hyped from all of the Austin Evans videos on, like, okay, I'm gonna build a computer, and then I followed Bitwit's tutorial to build it. Nowadays, I've seen so much of Austin and Linus's videos on building PCs that I'm like, I just know what to do. I know all the steps. Like, I don't think I would struggle at all, and I've only built one PC. I've helped fix a few PCs, but I've only built one myself. Where? Oh, it's right there. The buttons were on top. I'm like, oh, I can't see these. Hello, Jovi. Okay. Ooh, interesting. We got a 2.3 ribbon cable. We're gonna have touchpad issues. Very possible. Okay. I'm gonna put that over there for a second. Put this on the back. I'm still using a hand-me-down PC from my brother who built it in college, like 2013. Oof. Have you upgraded at all? Yeah, the guy waving emoticon definitely looks like he's drowning, because it's only the head and the arm. The other arm's out of frame because he's trying to keep himself up. I never thought about it that way. Hello, Bok Bok Bagok. Two of my favorite names right next to each other. That guy and Bok Bok Bagok. Interesting how the one GBC speaker looks different than the other. They don't come in clear. They're not these. Neither of these are original speakers. These are aftermarket speakers. I don't remember where from. I mean, I bought it from AliExpress. I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any retailers that sell these. But yeah, these are aftermarket for sure. Both of these had bad speakers, so I swapped them. Okay. Then we gotta pull this stupid tamper thing off. Let's get the scissors out now. There we go. Well, that'll come off in the peel. All right, let's do some soldering, folks. I'm gonna turn the hat backwards here. It's getting serious. Yo, rocks. Surprisingly worked pretty well for my needs despite some issues here and there. I don't really do much heavy gaming. Yeah, I haven't done any gaming in a long time on my PC. It has been quite some time. Whew. Okay. Guess we can flip it over and do the power wires now. I guess I need to add solder to these. Flux time. I use my tweezers now, which, by the way, not to shill or anything, but shout out to Zed Labs for sending me tweezers when I needed them. I was telling Kieran about how often I break the tips off of these tweezers, and he's like, "Oh, we got some," and he just sent some out with my last order. He also sent me a PCB holder, so I'm excited to use that in the future. Probably for my next common issues video, which will be a lot longer than expected to release, but eventually. I just got a bunch, like a ton of video ideas, tutorials, reviews, all the stuff that I'm working on. So the common issues have been put to the side for now, for a bit. Okay. How much? That's as much as we can zoom in here. It's not my best work, but we're going to add some solder to it, and hopefully that should make it better. It might fall out when I do this, but yep, okay. Tweezers. Much better connection. Much better. Okay. This one can be the purple one, so we can see the clear speaker on the more see-through shell, even though that's going to be pretty covered up. Okay. So for here, we'll grab the flux again, and I'm going to need to clean this board over once more. Put some solder or some flux down there. You good, Malo? Someone want to put a Malo in a... I'll be nice. You can go in a timeout for now. No, you can just... You just ban him. It's... anyone wants to hide that user from channel, that'd be great. Or I can do it in a second here. Went from only seeing one person in chat to chat being normal again. Interesting how that happens. Okay. I like this flux. It's the one I have linked in my tools list. I like it because I wish it wasn't tacky, but that's like probably the only bad thing about it. And it is no clean flux. I still clean it up because it's tacky, but it doesn't pop on me. Like, yeah, sometimes flux is gonna pop. More often than not, it's the solder, the flux that's in the solder that pops on me. But like, I bought a couple different chip quicks. This is the liquid flux, so it's still sticky, it's just not like goopy, but this thing pops like crazy. And same thing with this one pops like crazy. So this has been my favorite. I like it a lot. Same thing with this. Like, I know that this isn't the most or the best way to go about purchasing solder is getting little tubes like this, but going to Home Depot and spending $5 every 3 months on a tube of this stuff just because I know I like it, I'm fine with it. Put that off to the side for now. Then we have some vias to take care of. Okay, I'm gonna just unplug the soldering iron for this. It's not worth almost burning myself. Maybe I should start prepping this. Nah. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but at the same time, if I prepped the vias for every Game Boy, then people would see it over and over again that, oh, you just add solder there. Not the case. I also have, I've got another flux. I have this that is also no clean liquid flux. And this also pops. So I have a ton of fluxes that I don't like to use. Oh, also all of those smoke like crazy. I mean, solder, flux, they all smoke, but like, it's instant choking smoke. It's awful. That's why I like this one. It's not good to breathe in any of it, by the way. Don't be in a well-ventilated area is what I'm trying to say. I just had to think of the words for a minute. But, yeah. I have some MG chemicals, no clean flux. It's pretty good. Nice. So that was going to be my other question, rosin core or without lead. I've been trained to think lead equals bad for body, so I don't like to use lead solder, but apparently it's easier to work with because it melts at a lower temperature. But I don't know. This stuff is lead free, and as long as it's rosin core, I think you're gonna be a-okay. I don't have any vents or anything, but this is just This is a giant room. This used to be a garage. We didn't convert it to the garage. We bought it like this, or convert it from the garage. But this is a giant room. Nah, I was gonna say you might be able to fit 2 cars in here, but no. You could fit a car and a lot of other stuff in here. But I would have a fan if sound wasn't an issue. I could probably get a pretty low power fan and it'd be fine. But yeah, it's fine. I also am not like when I'm doing the soldering, so I don't see it as a huge issue. My rule of thumb is if it's smoking, hold your breath. I missed a bunch of chats while that dude was spamming. Make more GBAs with pre-laminated kits. Once I find a good laminated kit. Burn on funny playing. Anyways. I ordered the IPS screen with touchpad from Zed Labs, and randomly the screen will start cycling through color palettes. Which mod kit is that? I did answer the flux question. Hello, Charles. Hello indeed. Hello, Nathan. But yeah, Bok Bagok. I would like to know what mod kit you're talking about, because if it's the GBA one, then that's the exact same experience that I had in my video. I need to add solder first. Come on. Tweezers are helpful even when you can hold the wire with your fingers. Okay. Now I can clean the tip. We can move on. Probably do a lot of capped on tape work here. For SP, interesting. I mean, it's the same kit, assuming you're talking about the funny playing one. But it doesn't have a touchpad. Interesting. At least I don't remember having a touchpad. Your English is bad? I haven't really noticed. Where are you from? What language do you speak? Will you ever mod a Sega Game Gear? I was wondering because I got my Sega Game Gear and the screen is broken. I've thought about it. I just don't. I'm not excited about it. I don't have a Game Gear. I don't really want a Game Gear. I've never played a Game Gear. And not many other people are wanting that. And right now I have so many other video ideas that I'm like, that I'm not even thinking about that. If I get low on video ideas again and I get a good, really if I get a good deal on a Game Gear and or a company is like, would you please do a tutorial? We will give you money or just give you this thing for free. Then I'll be like, okay. But opportunity has to present itself. Okay, let's get the Captain tape going. Poland. No, I would never have guessed that. I feel like we've probably went over this before because I feel like once a month we all say where we're from, how old we are, all that stuff, which is always fun. I like learning about that stuff. My grandparents have a place in Maui, and we've gone a lot. We're fortunate enough to have access to it, and where we only have to pay for what we do on the island and the flight there. We don't have to pay for the stay. But one of my favorite things is going down to the barbecue with my dad, or the hot tub, the pool, and just meeting, talking to all the people, because none of them are locals. They're all from everywhere around the world. Usually a lot of retired couples, which makes sense. But I'm a pretty shy person, and I don't really do much of the talking, but I also haven't been since I've become an adult. I'm definitely more out of my shell now, but it's still fun to just sit there and listen to everybody talk about stories about their lives back in all sorts of places. My favorite dad, yeah. I would say you're my favorite dad. Yes, Daniel. Main source of consoles is Japan. Doing my first mod tomorrow. GBA funny playing screen, Helder power mod, and Helder audio amp with funny playing speaker. Your vids have been really helpful. Thank you. I hope it goes well. You'd recommended in the Discord a few weeks ago. I was looking for something that was no solder, and then I soldered it anyways. Oh, so was it the drop-in kit then? That's interesting. I mean, touchpads in general suck, but I haven't heard any issues with that. Oof. Okay. Okay. I feel like I was going to do something else. Let's just get out of the shelf. How about that? 38 minutes in. I feel like we're making decent time. Could be a little faster. Most of the drivers I deal with every day are from Poland. That is interesting. Trying to change an address on a package. Yeah, that can be tough. I bought a GBC yesterday with Pokemon Silver for 65 euros. That's a pretty good deal, yeah. Does the GBC work? Laminated 3.0 IPS LCDs get... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with mine, but I also removed the touchpads. And one thing that what is helpful to do with ones that do have touchpads is to actually cut the trace, which can be difficult and a little scary. But then that would keep any phantom touches from happening. It might be a little crammed in the back where the screen is. Because if there's pressure, like sometimes, even if you remove those, like if you bought a TV out kit from me, or you have a TV out kit, where the touchpads are removed, if I didn't cut the traces, then you can, in the perfect spot, pretty hard, if you tap the back where the screen is on the SP, it'll activate the touch sensor, which can be pretty annoying. Okay, I'm getting distracted again. Okay. Let's yellow. Peel. Well, I'm taking the sticky tape with it. I remember going to my friend's house to play Xbox 360 because my parents didn't want to buy me a console. Now I'm collecting them. You always do the things that your parents don't want you to do. That's why I'm so rebellious, right, Mom and Dad? I was always such a problem child. I did have little bits of rebelliousness, but nothing like what you see on TV and movies or just a lot of my friends. Pop that in there. Boom. And we'll do the other one real quick. A lot of time at juvenile with you for sure, yeah. I was a delinquent. Yeah, GBC works all good. Then, yeah, you gotta steal. Hello, Remy. Your package is en route. Okay. Cool. Now we can get out the big old capped on tape. Cover these things up. Come on. Hey Jake, did you see any of my new shell designs if I ever... Did you see any of my new shell designs if I ever end up making any? Can I send some to you for testing? You can. When you mean like new shell designs, do you mean like prints or like actual 3D designs? I haven't checked the Discord in a while. Ivan? Oh, I got a tip from Jacob. I don't know how long ago that was, but thank you. I just happened to see that one. It's lasting a long time, too. Hey. I don't even know what you barked at. There was no noise. You good? Thanks. Guess she didn't like the, she didn't like me dropping the bag of screws. Do I have another set of screws somewhere? I want to test it. Is that it? Okay, well, there has to be another set of screws somewhere. Guess we'll get to it later. Alright. Buttons and membrane time. Prints for now. See you later. 10 o'clock in Poland. That's interesting. 9 hours ahead. I guess that makes sense. I always think about England being 8 hours ahead. I still haven't gotten down the time difference for Natalie in Australia. I think they've got a couple different time zones. They're a pretty big country. Okay. Let's see. That there. Yeah, there's gotta be another set of screws somewhere. Unless one just didn't come with them. Which would not be very cool. Okay. And I think we'll get one more little, well, one more each of a little piece of Kapton tape to cover this small chips up. I don't know why they have them all the way up there. Why can't they just be down here with the rest of them? I don't know. I don't design this stuff. I'm not an engineer. Where's the edge of the tape? There it is. See, I asked this question last stream, and everybody said Wind Waker. Unless that was personally tailored to me. Which would make sense, because I think I did give a little more info than just which one should a noob like me start with. I have played Breath of the Wild and I tried the original Zelda. But I don't think trying the original Zelda is a fair shot, because if I played the original Metroid, I would not be a fan. I probably wouldn't like the series as much as I did. Not as much as I do. I haven't played it. Okay. See there. Phillips screw. Go. We can plug this in. Beautiful. And I think, oh, it's hiding behind the sticker the whole time. You guys couldn't see that, but hello, Grandma. I didn't even know you had a YouTube account, or someone pretending to be my grandma, because that'd be really weird. I don't know if anybody else has that exact name. I doubt it. But everybody say hello to my grandma. Oh man. Gotta resolder the other end of the speaker. Oh man, double time? Okay. That's annoying. Let me, oh, I can't, never mind. I was gonna say let me screw this down and then I'll solder the speaker. I can't do that. Take a drink real quick. There it is. Alright. Other way. Okay. Move that out of the way slightly. Just add a tiny bit of flux. Both of those. And tweezers. Ah, I have to strip the wire too. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Oof. See, like all that smoke goes right in my face. I'm not breathing that in. Oh. There we go. Actually, I'm not gonna clean that yet, since we're here. Got some smoke in my eye though. That's nice. We'll move this over, and we'll solder this down. Some flux. We're in frame here, yeah, but it's out of focus. Nice. There we go. And then I can still, at the very least, solder this wire. Tabs aren't lifted up. Plug this in. And then add a little flux. Come on. There we go. Whew. For hours of fun, add the Game Boy attachment to your GameCube and insert Kirby's Tilt and Tumble. You have to move the entire GameCube to play the game. I'm sure that would be a swell time. That'd be pretty funny if you could. Or can you actually do that? Because I was just thinking, the sensor's in the game, so you actually should be able to, right? You could do it with the Super Nintendo. Now I want to try it. Wait, is that a Game Boy Color exclusive game? And then you couldn't do it with the Super Nintendo. Dang. I haven't yet actually played Tilt and Tumble since I cleaned it up. But now I want to try the GameCube. Playing Kirby's Tilt and Tumble with the GameCube. You could probably do it with the Yoshi game too. Yoshi's universal gravitation, as it is in Japan. Can you make a YouTube short of your sister saying char char into a phone ringer? Char 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 char. I mean, you could take the audio and do it yourself, I guess. It would be a little weird to have a ringtone of my sister. I don't know what she would think of it. She'd probably be fine with it. I don't know. That is the weird / tough part about including family and stuff. Is like, you don't know what the internet's gonna do. You don't know what they're gonna do and what they're gonna come up with. Okay. Let's see about those. Test both of those out. Start with this one because the touchpad is not stuck down. That purple doesn't seem right. I gotta see that again. That's not right. I gotta try another game. Okay, something's really not right with this. But the touch sensor isn't working either. Okay. Something's weird. I need a Game Boy Color game. Uno Momento. Ouch. What in the world? Something's not right here. Yeah, this is like, I mean, it's pretty colors, but it's not right. I can't read Japanese. I really wish I had a save on this. I need to get to a point where I can see many colors at once. Because I know my logo, and it's not supposed to be that purple. This also just seems to have like a red haze on it in general. Like, normally I feel like that should just be black, but it's like red. Am I crazy? I do actually speak a little Spanish. It's been a while. Took 2 years of it in high school. I was like the best in the class. It's just been I couldn't carry a conversation. But I could find a bathroom in Mexico. This looks better, but it's still not right. The colors are just off. I don't know if it's the panel or what. And obviously something's wrong with the... It might not be the power switch. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, I guess we'll try... Oh! Is it because I swapped the ribbon cables? Because I gave this the higher version. Where's my test cart? I don't think that would be it. Yeah, see, that's right. And the touch sensor works beautifully, so. Gotta get rid of the stupid grid lines, though. Sorry if you like grid lines. Well, if you like them, you can buy this and change it yourself. This is the correct color. The other color was like a pinky magenta purple, not a purple purple. Buttons are fine. Start and select are a little stiff, but they work. Let's change the color to a nice, not quite the green I'm looking for. Those are all the greens there. I feel like there's gotta be a better green. There we go. Okay. This one's fine. Has a battery voltage? I don't know. I don't have a battery tester. This seems fine, so we'll keep going with it. The only things I could think of is, even though it's the exact same LCD, so it shouldn't really matter, is I did swap the ribbon cables for the kits because I wanted to give the more expensive Game Boy the better ribbon cable. But there's no like color palettes. There's no color palette swap on these kits, so it's not that. I've never had this issue before. There's one other thing, is just I didn't put Kapton tape on the other side of the screen, on the back side, in between the screen and the ribbon cable. Can you just go in? Thank you. So we'll check that out. We'll open it up and see if we notice anything. Of course, this is the day that I have a lot I want to do. Welcome, Rolfathan. Rolf. Okay, fair enough. I do have a multimeter. What I could also do instead is just grab 2 other batteries. The easier way. It's right there. Whoa. Not on the top, wow. Okay. My cart shell is broken on this, so. Yeah, that's weird. Finishing up my enrollment stuff at WGU to get my bachelor's, so I was doing some of that stuff for a bit. Nice. What's your thought on USB-C mod on IPS GBA? I think it's fine as long as you get a safe one. LiPo mods aren't the safest for the Game Boys because They aren't originally meant to handle LiPo batteries, but there are a lot of safe ones out there now. Go ahead and put this sticker on. I like how they theme it with Minish Cap, even though there's Link's Awakening, there's the Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. There's plenty of Game Boy Zelda stuff that you could theme it after, but okay. Alright. We're gonna get this listed and then we'll go ahead and try and see what's going on with the purple one. So, if you're wanting the Zelda Game Boy Color, that's what it is, then you can head to the link in the description. I gotta peel the peel and put the game in. Advertise with my logo here. Advertise on my website. Okay. Shopify. Products. Assuming this is right. Okay. Camera. Take the game out. And active. It is now live. If you want this Game Boy Color, it is now live. Zoom out a little bit. Take out the batteries. They could have done Majora's Mask. Everybody's favorite Game Boy Color game, Majora's Mask. Put that over there. Let's tear this. Oh yeah. Okay. We will. It's slightly crooked. I don't think it's. It might make a difference. We'll see. Is there any dirt in there? No. Okay. Fully seated now. Maybe that'll change. Hopefully it does. Thank you, DC. I didn't even know you were here. And if you just got here, welcome. MN, give yourself a pat on the back. I think that was MN that said it. It was just not fully seated. Cool. Okay. Let's start and select this bad boy. Touch sensor still doesn't want to work though. Oh. Just had to make sure I wasn't shorting anything. Okay. Touchpad seems to work a lot better now too. Just have to hit it in the right spot. Alright, let's find... Found it. I think that's the good purple. Hold on. The high-powered light makes it too hard. Ooh, should we go with the lighter purple or darker purple? I can't really show you guys because it doesn't really effectively pop up. Oh, that's actually pretty good. You think this purple or that purple? I know that wasn't the best. I'm thinking the lighter one. I did a Zelda SP a while ago. I'm gonna go with the lighter one. I did the regular Zelda GBA last week. Just gotta make sure all the buttons are working. Or not last week. I did a regular Zelda GBA, a regular GBA Zelda on Monday. That sold instantly. And then I did the Zelda Triforce SP probably a month or so ago. I just don't have any other. Those are the only two Zelda things I had, and after I did that Zelda SP, I'm like, I should hold on to the other Zelda stuff until Zelda Week. Take advantage of the hype. Because typically, if it ain't Pokemon, the UV print doesn't sell very well. So I'm taking advantage of the hype while I can. Alright. Second one was nicer. I think you are the only one on that one, according to chat. What emoji even is that, DC? It's hard to see because I've got the dark mode background. And then all the lights on my screen. Oh, it's a ninja. Makes sense, I couldn't see him. Actually, think that's a ninja. There was something I wanted to ask on stream, but I just can't. I don't remember. It is a ninja? Okay, cool. Whoa, I thought I almost dropped that. I thought I almost dropped that. I did drop it, and I didn't think it. That's the thing that happened. I know there's more to screw. Jeez. It wasn't even like stripping or anything. It just kept slipping out. What is going on? Is my tip broken? No. Okay. As long as we're good on that front. Cool. Goodness gracious. Start, select, B, right, A, left, B, down, A, up, select, start. They're still a bit stiff. I think that's just par for the course now. Alright, if you're wanting this guy right here, I'm gonna wipe it down real quick. And we'll put the stickers on, actually. Put the stickers on. Actually, you know what? I've done this one before. There's a listing for it. If you want it, get ready. We're gonna... All I have to do is 3, 2, 1. It's up. Because I have a listing for this. I'll update the rest of the pictures later. This is a nice... That's a thick sticker. I like it. It felt very high quality. They stepped up their game. And the best sticker of all, there we go. Alright. We're good. Doesn't want to focus. Well, we're good. Alright. Make sure none of them sold while I was doing something else. Nope. Alright. Let's go over what we still have in stock. Surprisingly, both of these are still available. We've got these two pockets that are also still available. And we've got to zoom out so we can actually see everything. Just feels so weird zooming out this far. But as long as we put the dirty stuff away, we can fit everything on screen, almost everything. There we go. If you're wanting a Game Boy from me personally, this is what we got. Everything except for a regular Game Boy Advance right now, and macros. I need to buy more macro shells, and I need to fix up more DS lights. I also need to fix up some Game Boy Advance. I got a lot to do. Got a lot to do and not enough time to do it. But if you want any of these, they are all available. They're all listed on the website, retroremastered.com. Yeah. That's really about it. What do you think about Pokemon IPS Ready Shells for GBA from AliExpress? Like the ones like this that have prints on them, but the GBA, they're fine. I use them all the time. Are you talking like this? Or like this? Or like this? Because they're fine. They're good. It is very nice to have them just like on the ready now. You can just grab one off my shelf. I love this shelf. You can't see it, but it's awesome. Yeah, that is about it for me. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for coming out to your computers and phones and possibly some tablets. I don't know. And I guess this is a good time to mention these are available. I believe my mom shouted out the merch earlier. The Nintendo merch is available now. I know that there was a few people asking for a while. All the issues are fixed. You can buy them right now. They should be there within a week of purchase, hopefully. It's print on demand, so once you buy it, then it'll be made. But, yeah. But on Friday, we will have a video that I'm pretty excited about. I did the Bivert mod. I went old school, and I'm also teaching you how to do the Bivert mod, but it's pretty cool. Spoiler alert, I like it. There's some problems with it, but I'll save that for the video. And again, if you remember, you can expect to see that hopefully tonight. Contradicting myself in one sentence, but I should hopefully have that done tonight and posted for the members. And next week's video should also hopefully be ready tonight, but probably won't be officially ready till Thursday or Friday. So yeah, if you want to become a member and watch videos early, then you can do that. And I'm hopefully getting to the point where I'll be a week ahead of schedule for a while, at least 1 week, hopefully more. But that's about it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Oh, man, I'm tired. What about you?